Hi guys, it's Kristen from Soul Secrets. So I'm going to do a reading today. I checked in to see what the Divine Feminine's energy is right now, and I had some interesting messages come up, and I really feel that I need to share those with you guys because I feel like it's going to resonate with some of you out there, maybe quite a few of you out there. So before I get started though, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Soul Secrets 2019, or on Facebook. I have my business page on there as well, and that is www.facebook.com/soulsecrets789. All right, so let's go into it. So I pulled a couple different piles here because I was getting some different messages. And I apologize, I'm very, very tired today. I've been working overtime. So I wanted to get this reading up yesterday, but I was just swamped with work, and I had some other some readings on the side I had to do as well. So, but I'm here now. I'm trying to get this up as quickly as I can. All right. So the first few cards I pulled. So we have Mother Mary, expect a miracle. The Ten of Gabriel, which is the Ten of Wands. The Page of Raphael, which is the Ace of Cups. And the Three of Raphael. So I'm really sensing for some of you Divine Feminines is that, and it's not even that you're expecting a miracle, but I feel like you're in this energy of, wanting to try and even just be friends with your masculine, okay? There's something up here about, maybe possibly reaching out to him and trying to at least be friends, if the connection isn't working at this time with regards to love. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a good idea. It's actually a very, very bad idea. As I've done that myself before. I've been there. And honestly, guys, it does not work. Like, you can try all you want, but you're just kidding yourself. Like, you're going to end up, getting those feelings again. Or, maybe he's going to be dating somebody else or seeing someone else, and you're going to get triggered. And I feel like some of you are even maybe contemplating this as a way of, kind of, not to say pulling the wool over his eyes, but your intentions are actually to get back with him. And this is kind of your way of going about it by, starting a friendship with him or trying to maintain a friendship for a while. But you have like those, those ulterior motives where eventually, you want to try and have him, have the love with him again. So I'm definitely seeing if you're in this state, okay, you need to get out of it, okay? Because like I said, I've done it myself before, and when you're in a twin flame union, you can't be friends with your masculine. It doesn't work. It really, really doesn't, because there's too many feelings there. There's too much love there, and it just doesn't work, okay, guys? You're going to get triggered, something's going to happen, and then you're going to end up in a cycle again, okay? So if you're contemplating this, think twice about this, because you're just going to get yourself in a situation and you're going to end up in a cycle and you're not going to be happy, okay? That's what I have to say about that. But ultimately, you guys have to make your own decisions. I can only give you advice or tell you, what spirits, what messages spirit is giving me. But ultimately, you need to make that decision, okay? All right. Yeah, see, because we have the Ten of Gabriel, this is really just going to burden you. Okay, it's actually going to be a burden on you. It's going to affect you. in a lot of different ways. It's, you know, and it will affect you emotionally. It will be burdensome. Um, so yeah, so you're gonna have to, you know, make your own decisions, but it's definitely, you know, not the best decision to make, in my opinion. All right. Next we got spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. Justice, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor and don't give up. So yeah, I'm feeling like, you know, you don't have to give up on this connection, okay? But with the cards that are coming out, and I'll just say this card really quick. This is the Hangman. This is perspective here. So there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So yeah, I don't feel that, you know, you need to give up on this connection with you and your masculine, okay? But you definitely should focus on yourself, okay? Focus on your life, your path in life, your purpose, okay? And really work on that, okay? And be able to, you know, be independent and support yourself. So I feel like some of these divine feminines are coming to realize that. They're coming to realize that they need to step into their power, okay? And they need to focus on themselves instead of the masculine. So they're allowing this, you know, this separation here. It says goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So yeah, they're having a different perspective on things with regards to their masculine. I really feel that they're looking at the connection differently, and you know, they're doing their own thing. Okay, so if you're in that energy, that's a really good energy to be in, right? Because you're working on yourself, you're bettering yourself, and um, you know, you're not allowing that toxicity or um, you know, if your masculine's not at the same level as you, you're not allowing that to affect you because you're so focused on your own life. So, because you want him to get to that point where he's at the same level as you, right? And if he's not in that energy, then you shouldn't have to compromise yourself, okay? In order to, you know, I guess allow him back in. You need to just do your own thing and work on yourself in the meantime, okay? So definitely getting that. So some of you have started this since the springtime, okay? Some of you guys have gotten into this energy of, you know, doing what you, going after what you want, okay? And yeah, just fighting for that equality because you want your masculine to, you know, eventually end up at that level with you, at that equality. So you're doing the right thing here by focusing on your own goals and your own self. So congratulations for all of you out there that are doing this. This is awesome. Okay, the other thing I'm getting here, some of you are very much in a state, and I'll go through the cards quickly. So we got Far, Far Away, Creative Daydreaming, Glimpse, Indigo, Rainbow, Crystal, Children, and Beyond. Two of Michael, it will all be better if you just make a decision, overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. And stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence, claim your personal power. All right. Okay, guys, so what I feel like Spirit is saying here is that a lot of you are really in your head about your masculine, Okay, you're thinking far into the future with regards to your masculine. You're daydreaming a lot, having a lot of nostalgia, thinking about him. And you're thinking about, you're over analyzing this situation with him too much, okay? So there's a lot of over analyzing what happened and, reminiscing about it in your head over and over. And you need to get out of that energy because it's not helping you. It's keeping you attached to your masculine and it's giving you false hope, okay? So, um, you know, it's not good it's not healthy to be in that state, right? It's not healthy to be constantly obsessing over somebody and not being able to get them out of your head and daydreaming about what the future may look like with him, when you'll get a glimpse of him again, when he'll come back into your life or when you'll see him, because there's no promises here. There's no promises that your masculine will come back into your life. I mean, there's a good chance of it, but why live your life like that when you're always in that state of wondering when he's going to come back, how he's going to come back, how long it's going to be. Okay, you're torturing yourself here. Okay, trust me, I've done this to myself. I've done this in the past. I still do it sometimes. But yeah, it's not healthy. It's not good for you, right? So you really need to be in that energy of standing up for what you believe in. So claiming your personal power, okay? So claiming your own personal power, not being affected by whatever the masculine is or isn't doing, okay? Getting out of that energy and focusing and concentrating on your own life and realizing that you have, the power to detach um, from that unhealthy attachment, okay? Being attached to someone that much and not being able to move on or go on in life, or just constantly being plagued by your fantasies about your masculine and your dreams and thoughts and wishes is not a good energy to be in. It's not going to serve you, okay? It's just going to affect you emotionally, and it's going to it's going to make you sad, it's going to make you angry, like all these emotions. Okay, so by you going onto your own path and just focusing on your own life, um, this creates that detachment from your masculine, which is what you want. Okay, this is what you want, because this is benefiting the connection here. When you're in a state of feeling at your best and stepping into that divine feminine power, okay, um, that's going to transform the connection on its own, okay, without you even having to do anything, okay, without you having to make a move towards him. He's going to just sense it. There's going to be, it's going to sense it on some kind of a subconscious level, and he's going to come back to you, okay? Because when you're at peace with yourself and when you love yourself, um, that's what twin flames are all about, right? Is having that self-love, healing those any problems that you have in your life or within yourself, any codependency issues and things like that. So that's really going to just benefit the overall connection, and it's going to allow the energy to open up, and invite that union again, okay? Okay, the last message I got here is, interesting enough, we got twin hearts and we got the Lovers card. So if you've been wondering if you're in a twin flame connection and you're unsure, this could be a confirmation for you that you are, okay? So if you're watching this video, there's a reason that you are watching this particular video and that I've drawn you in. I've drawn your energy in, okay? So if you're watching this video and you have some uncertainty, but you feel more so like you are a twin flame, but you're not 100% sure. Maybe you've watched different people's videos and things, but you know, you're here, right? So I definitely feel that you should take that into consideration, that you definitely could be a twin flame, okay? So I also pulled 2 more cards. So this is the twin hearts and the lovers, and then I got heart undefined, and it says this heart does not know its own boundaries. Is your need for acceptance greater than your self-awareness? Don't go down that path again. Stop, listen, and honor your inner truth. So I definitely feel that within this connection, okay, within this twin flame connection, Spirit is saying that you need to be aware and know your own boundaries, and you need to be able to set those boundaries, okay? It's not healthy when you are allowing someone to do something to you that's bothering you or hurting you, and you're not speaking up for yourself, and you're not stopping that behavior, okay? So I definitely feel like some of you out there need to work on your boundaries, your boundary setting, not even just with the masculine, but in general with other people as well. Okay, but definitely with the masculine as well, because some of the masculines like to do, you know, things to the feminines. Sometimes they do some deceitful things, or, you know, they, for example, you know, they want, you know, to have sex with you, but then they're not willing necessarily to commit at the time, okay? So, or you know, certain behaviors, if they're yelling at you, or doing something to make you feel uncomfortable, or like if they're in a negative energy, right? Like if they're into drugs or addictions and things like that, they could do some hurtful things. So therefore, you know, you need to set your boundaries and tell them, you know, this isn't okay. You can't do this to me. Or if you're in that state, I don't want to be with you because it's not healthy for me. So those are some of the things you guys need to think about and question, okay? We also have the heart voice. Are you listening and allowing the words of another's affection to be true? Or are you doubting the validity of their emotions and words? So yes, some of you guys out there are doubting the masculine's words towards you, okay? You may not be believing what he's saying to you if he's confessing his love for you or telling you things that are very loving. You're like in denial, or you don't believe it. You think he's lying to you. So that, you know, is not going to be healthy. It's not good. And, you know, you need to, if he's in that energy and you really sense that it's true, like don't think in your mind, but go with your heart, okay? If you're feeling like he's being in his truth and he's being honest with you, and come from a heart space, okay, when you're trying to assess this. If you feel like if he's being true, then you need to believe that, and you need to allow it in instead of pushing it away, okay? Because pushing it away is only gonna trigger the masculine, and it's not, you know, it's not going to create the result that you ultimately want. So if you're constantly pushing someone away, putting your defenses up, not believing what they're saying, you know, it's going to create a very unhealthy connection or unhealthy relationship. You need to have that trust in that person. So yeah, it says you may hear the truth of their words and allow them to love you. So yeah, definitely. So yeah, again, you know, when you're in this twin flame connection, you definitely need to set boundaries, okay, with your twin flame, so that they don't do things to hurt you, or, you know, you don't do things that make you feel uncomfortable, or that are going to make you regret a decision you made or something along those lines. Okay, so you definitely need to set boundaries, But, you know, if your masculine is coming from a place of love, you really need to accept that, okay? And am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. So yeah, if you're doubting the validity of their emotions and words, this is going to affect your connection as well, okay? So boundary setting is important, and also allowing love in when it's reciprocated, when it's honest, and when it's true, okay? And like I said, you're going to know that by how you feel inside. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. If your gut's telling you something's off, then it could be. But if your gut's telling you it feels right, then you need to go with that. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. I hope I gave you some clarity. And, you know, if you're in any of these particular situations with your masculine. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.